But it's okay because we have another episode of Irize and her best friends.
Oh, yeah. All right, I'm out of practice. Hey, best friend. I'm Laia. What do you want me to say?
Laia.
Yes,
yes,
me.
that is Laia. So
that's my name.
So that is who's hanging out with me today. We got Stacy over off to the side. She said she's not coming over.
I was just about to
here.
shout her out. Fly Girl is here as well.
Fly Girl is here.
There she go.
I always talk to y'all about the events that I be working at and the door and the parties.
I got an elementary school fan for the Perry girls.
I mean,
all right. She don't know about the blow dryer. You know the thing that go to 100. I left.
I know you left yours at home. Okay, I don't.
Excuse me if I break into a mean ass sweat. I probably will do it at least 4 times today in this conversation. But that is what it is. My hormones.
Wow. We talk about that sometimes.
I know y'all do.
Well, you know what we talked about? We have talked about how it didn't start happening to me until I was teasing you and my little sister.
Oh, you talked about that on here, and then you got hot. Praise Jesus.
And got the sweats and was like, what the fuck is going on?
Nights, days, and all the things in between. Talk about soaking wet. Oh, you got ice?
So yes, yeah, I got some ice. I got, because you know, this is over a drink, so I got my tequila.
Right back there. Put it right there. Sorry.
And I also have, since I figured the ladies were coming, I got this Painted Donkey watermelon tequila like a couple weeks ago, and I was like, it might be good to try.
Fix my face. Hold on now.
This is
I was
what
about
I'm
to
saying.
say, what in the fuck? What in the Alizé? But all
I just gotta drop the link in the family chat because my mom said she'd be forgetting.
Let me see. What's the ingredients? Is this watermelon or is this the syruping?
Hey Ben.
Hey Ben.
So over here.
He look like big boy brother.
That's.
The radio big boy.
I know you talking about. That's why I was like, I had to pause to see if I can remember what he looked like.
Oh my God, this is 80 proof. My goodness.
Yeah, so I got some cups. Is that what you want to? Is that what you want to try? I figured it would probably taste better chilled. So I put it on the ice, but you put ice in it. This is called Over a Drink. So while we're getting the drink together,
Stacey could be helping doing this, and she ain't gonna be doing,
I mean, she can also have a cup if she likes.
Irize, who still buys this? The environment.
That was given. That was like at an event I worked, and we took them.
I haven't touched styrofoam in years. This is amazing.
Listen, there's a lot going on.
Oh, Irize, I love you.
Yeah, so interesting. Like, I always start off talking about what I did with my weekend. Shout out to Toucan, the general of Glockaware Radio. He gave me and B tickets, and we went to go to the Lit AC tour.
So with the hall?
The Lit in AC, featuring Remy Ma, Busta Rhymes.
Oh, was that good?
Me and B had an awesome conversation driving to AC. We had awesome. I was
Wait a minute.
Driving back. I'm not gonna say it was bad.
Well, you said Busta Rhymes, so he don't miss.
He don't miss, but I believe it's the age demographic. How many times are we going to see a similar lineup every year in Atlantic City to be lit? And everybody else not everybody else, but others weren't given. People literally were there just waiting for Lil' Kim to do this. When I tell you me and sis is the same age and she the same out of breath that I am, she needs to understand rehearsals and the off time. She's
not doing her cardio.
What? I don't even know if she's having sex because usually that keeps your cardio up.
Remy Ma be in the gym though, so then that show.
I mean, well, there's always Remy, but
that's only a couple songs.
And that's Team Gemini. I'm a Remy fan, but yeah, it was just every time I see Lil' Kim, it's painful. Honestly, it's super painful because I'm from the era of the cute little bunny tooth Lil' Kim. Oh, if the video starts streaming.
I know this Cosmic Kev just popped on the screen and scared the shit out of me. Bitch need a warning.
Not a bitch need a warning when Cosmic Kev pop up on the screen. That is hilarious. I forgot that's a different type of trauma for you.
Yeah. Okay. That's the show we doing today.
No, that's not the show. I mean, we could definitely listen. I'm about to go live on my Facebook. We can definitely do that show. We haven't even started drinking yet.
Okay.
I'm like, we haven't.
I might have made a mistake, Stacey. You might have should have met her after this. Well, it's just starting, boo.
All right, so pass me a drink, and you'll have a drink. And yes, I mean, the good thing is
I hope it's some pulp in here, like you know. I
pulp.
didn't know if I should put more. Like, is it just no, this is good because we don't know.
It's a watermelon flavored
And I
tequila.
don't want to go into a diabetic fit.
A diabetic fit. She said so. It's just straight liquor, I guess.
And that's, but I warm with the watermelon because when I drink my watermelon margaritas, I like watermelon juice. Okay.
It tastes like watermelon.
Okay.
It's not as bad as I thought it was. It probably definitely could use some ice, but you're right. It could be cold. I think if it's cold,
it's like give like a schnapps.
Right?
Oh,
like a liqueur,
kind of
like a liqueur.
Yeah.
It doesn't burn.
A cordial. It doesn't burn.
I mean,
Oh, hey Tia. Cousin.
Tia, my titty.
Oh, there's my mom. My mom says,
Miss
hey.
Elaine. Hi, Miss
Oh, we got a
Elaine.
Twitch. Oh, hey.
Oh,
People
Miss
join
Elaine.
us on Twitch.
Oh,
What?
Nothing. Did I tell you the story about how I picked up Irize's sister on my way? That was just, it was so poetic yesterday. Me coming into Philly and seeing Poozy. Like,
You saw my sister
I
yesterday?
told you didn't. Was you high? I told you that yesterday.
She said, "Was you?"
I said, did Poozy tell you that I pulled up on her and was like, "Hey, lady," and she got in the car and then I drove her to the house. Oh shit. So anyway, Miss Elaine, I saw your oldest. Yesterday. I did.
I might have been kind of. No, I was at work when that happened, so I couldn't have been.
No, when I talked
Oh,
to
when
you,
you saw-
I said,
oh,
did your
yeah.
sister tell you that?
I think I was asleep because I had to wake up this morning and be at work by 7.
Oh.
You know, Piedmont Plantation be calling. I'm, well on the way to putting in my time so I can retire and fly for free for the rest of my life. That's all.
Wait a minute.
But,
Oh, you mean when you say well on your way? You were like in the beginning.
yeah, like,
Okay.
but I'm a lot older than the rest of the people that was joined with me.
Oh,
So
that's not
it's
about how
years
much.
of service, which is 10 years.
Oh, for retirement?
Plus, yes, 10 years to retire, plus age of
I'm
retirement.
so in the wrong.
In 10 years, I'll be 60. I only got to do 5 more years after that.
I'm in the wrong.
10 years, I'm vested.
I just said to somebody I'm about to apply.
I'm just saying.
I do love my flight benefits. Shout outs to my mama's 43 years of service.
One of the girls that was a gate agent with me, I saw her today. She became a flight attendant, and I actually worked the flight, and she was the FA.
Aww.
I was like, hey, Tay, you like it? She told me she likes going to see different places, and of course it's Piedmont, so it's regional places, but she gets to go to cities in the country that she probably would never really think about going to. Like, there's history in Raleigh, Nashville, Knoxville, like places like that is where they go. DC, she loves the DC.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, a lot of times PSA does that, but
P.S.
American and their umbrellas.
Okay, let's not talk because I want
Yeah.
I'm sensitive.
So anyway,
Okay.
yes. So I have I talk all the time about my bestie, Laia, one of the ones who lives in LA, and she's here on the East Coast.
Hey, you be talking about me.
See, she don't watch my mom knows. She don't be watching.
I
She
do
tune
watch,
in,
but
like,
I miss the times.
She
when
tunes in like every once in a while. But so Laia actually is a Philly transplant. But she's one of the few people that's a Philly transplant that I think people are comfortable with saying she can identify with, like, Philly. And I think it's mostly because she's from DC.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all more than y'all appreciate yourselves. That's true. I'm a fan.
There's always that.
Yeah,
So
people y'all hard, so hard on each other.
yes, and Laia started out her industry career here in Philly.
Y'all right out of college.
Right out of college on radio.
At all these Radio 1 stations and Clear Channel and all that. Yup.
Which is why she was a little shocked when Cosmic Kev popped up above her head.
Yeah, that was my first radio job. Power 99. Me and Kev had many a long debate in that DJ booth about music. I made him listen to Jill Scott.
I was about to say, did you teach him anything? Because we
yeah.
know he can be stubborn.
Oh, he was like, I gotta thank you. He always be like, you put me on to a lot of stuff. I'm like, I know, because you was closed-minded, but I opened it.
So,
Stacey,
what is
Stacey,
that?
it's the noises that Stacy making on the side.
She's laughing. What noises?
Okay, no,
That's the
she's
noises
purring.
that you're making.
She was purring. It was
She's
weird.
purring. You're snorting. It's Animal Farm episode.
It is okay.
So tell me.
Yeah. I didn't plan on this. This is good. Go
I
ahead.
know, but what? So, and Laia is the friend that we push each other, but I always push more because she's still like literally in the industry, and I'm just that person that's like, all right, I could do this, that, the other, but this is what I do, unless I find my niche. So I always push her to, carve.
Go ahead. I like the way you broke that down.
I mean, it's true. Like, yeah, I'm super honest. Like,
Okay.
It's that Gemini shit where
Mm-hmm.
master of jack of all trades, master of none.
All you gotta do is pick one.
Yeah, but that's that Gemini thing. Pick one for why.
That's true. You having fun? You doing all the things. That's the beautiful thing about Irize is that at the end of the day, especially today, right? She's doing all the things she wants to do. She's doing this. She's traveling all around the world. You are doing the thing. So whenever you decide you want to do something else, you do it.
I know. The only thing I'm not doing that I want to do is rolling in the dough.
Well,
rolling in the dough. I'm like, and I always try to figure out how, like, if I got like such a grip on everything else, like, where is my special skill to manifest that? Like, you know what I mean? If I just was like a little, what was that in Rapunzel? Was it a leprechaun that fucking spun straw in the gold? Like, I mean, if I could just.
Yeah, we all trying to figure out what it is.
You know what I mean? Instead of trying to hit a number. Because somebody in California, of course, won again the 515 million.
Don't look over here. It's a part of California I never heard of. That's what it usually is. That's a big ass place. People got to put in perspective. California is DC, New York, Philly, and yeah, that's a big ass place and more, right? And one more state.
Yeah.
What's after?
So yes. So anyway, so Laia's done radio. She's done podcasts.
Yes, I have done podcasts.
Producing.
Is that what I was supposed to say? Something like say what they are or something?
No, I mean I'll say what they are because
okay.
I know you got stuff coming up, especially with your podcast.
Oh yeah, I do. Like an ending episode that I'm about to record with Questlove Supreme next week. Is that what you mean? Is that what she means? The final episode of Questlove Supreme with Team Supreme. Is this how live is this?
It doesn't matter. It's live.
It doesn't matter.
You can run it back on YouTube. That's what most people do. They run it back on YouTube.
Oh. It lives forever.
Yeah, yo, you know what's funny?
Thank you,
Fonte
Stacey.
said to me, I'm talking so early in the fact that I know him and we had a friend like early in that meeting.
Oh my God, the story of Irize, Laia, and Fonte. Let me tell you.
He once said to me, everything you do on the internet exists in perpetuity. And
Yes, he does.
I think I still worked at a Touch of Jazz when he said that, and that is something I have never forgotten. I have never
He knows that from
forgotten
his tweets.
I know.
He does.
But he would he said it back then. This is 20 years ago. He said that shit.
And here we are.
And here we are.
And Laia's side goes silent. Get this away from me. Let me go closer to the water.
If you go,
Yeah, of course.
if you go on a website called Wayback, I swear to God, like,
I'm just turning this so they can hear you. I didn't know if it
I mean,
was
we could bring her the
unidirectional.
cordless mic if you want.
Oh dang, this is cordless.
Yeah, see, come on.
Oh!
It's fine.
It's the trio.
Okay. Everybody be calm.
We
Act like it's regular. You right.
Wait, what were we talking about?
You was
You were going to say
explaining
something about way back.
in the way.
Oh no, there's a website, waybackmachine.com.
Was that Shonda?
And then
That's
so
Shonda.
it's like if you wanted to go on like OK Player in 2001.
Oh, you can go back to.
You can go back to the website, like it. Yeah,
Huh?
yeah,
How does it? That's a lot of data. That's
yeah. Every now and again, there's a site you might not be able to come across, but for the most part, you can go back.
Ooh,
Way
okay,
back.
player.
That's why
I
it's
was
called
saying
way back.
some shit.
Oh yeah, I've done
and
Squarebiz, the Squarebiz boards. I've gone.
They're
on
still there.
You can find them. Yep, go to squarebiz.org.
Wait, this.
The only thing you would run into is like any like tech things, like where it's like if there was, motion that required a certain. Oh, that was me.
I was just sneaking away.
Doing
My bad.
that. I'm just sorry. What was that? My phone.
Her phone.
Oh no! There's an outer box on it.
Is there an otter box
It's already
on it?
broke, so
Stay
It's all right.
Okay.
you're fine.
Get it.
Newton is watching. Hey, Newt.
Hey, Newt. Newt. Better not have been on the west side.
No, Newt is here. He's pretty much here.
That's right. I do know that.
Family
that's true.
oriented.
That's right. He hasn't come.
We
to
have
the
to do
west
lunch
side.
or something again soon. Breakfast, brunch.
I know now. I got to see Newt while I'm here. I know.
Oh, I saw Newt. It's been a couple months.
All right. So should I put on my live since y'all? Because
Yeah, you can put on your live because Stacy is here.
Oh my
Right.
gosh.
Oh, so the reason why we start whispering about Stacy is here because I also often talk about how like the glory days of Philly and people like
put a filter because I just got my face done by Dr. Donna Scott. my
Yes,
esthetician. Go ahead. All right.
it looks good though.
Thank you. A little micro needling and some laser. I'm sorry, but talk about Stacy.
Oh yes, so talk about going to Fluid and just all the dope parties. And it's funny, that's why I'm like, Square Biz, that's still up there. You can find the message boards because we have was it 1/3 or 1/2 of the original? Technically, is it a third or a half? Like you, Yamin, and
Well, it was a
Quest
third
Love.
until it was a third of the original company,
Okay.
but a quarter of what Tasty Treats ended up as, which is
Gotcha.
myself, Yamin, Mike, and
right, because Mike.
Quest.
So yeah, so all those parties that I always talk about, this is where I'm gonna be, and people be like, "You stay outside, you stay outside." Like yeah, a lot of times it's with
Oh, can we
Fly
play?
Girl.
Can we play? How did we all meet? Because I don't
Oh,
know
yeah, we
how
can
you
defi-
and Stacy met.
Girl.
I feel like we met at a Touch of Jazz.
I was about to say it had to be a Touch of Jazz because
Yeah.
outside of that, like
You and Tina were working there, and then I worked 2 blocks down in the OK Player
At the
building, and I would
OK
come
Player
over for remember
building.
we used to do happy hour?
Okay,
I'd come over to
because
Touch of Jazz
you
for happy
already
hour.
knew Jeff though.
I already knew
You
Jeff.
already knew Jeff, and
He
that
had
was
DJ'd at Tasty Treats,
Right.
And like that's how we met.
so. So that is how we met. So in the Touch of Jazz, Tina and I used to do these happy hour parties, which pretty much consisted of smoking and edibles
and drinking,
and drinking.
And
like,
some food sometimes.
but that's because I always tell people I worked in an industry where my office hours was 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. because they had to match West Coast 9 to 5.
Oh yeah.
They had to like match the West Coast.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, I worked 7 blocks from my crib. I still drove every day and still was late. It didn't even make no sense.
Some things change. Some things stay
Still
Some
late.
things will always stay the same. But hey, I'm Moochie. But yeah, so that is definitely how we met, at a Touch of Jazz, through Jeff, and then through our happy hours. And Tina and I were always going to the parties. See, a lot of time, and to this day, I still go to parties by myself. But it started with the fact that her parties were like, it started with Philo's. When
Yeah.
Tasty Treats was at Philo's on 2nd Street,
Yeah.
back when there was a Wawa on 2nd Street,
Ooh, them parties at 5
2nd Street and South.
Oh.
I used to like be sleepy or sleep because I'd be tired, and then I would wake up 11 o'clock like, oh shit, but there's a dope
Just
ass
to go,
party to go
yeah.
to.
Yeah.
I can do this last 3 hours. And Philo's always gave me the vibe of a basement house party,
Oh, it was absolutely
Yeah.
a basement.
and that was supposed. I get that. I'm pretty sure that was
like
the
you
vibe
could
it
touch
gave.
the ceiling.
Right. Remember that was crazy because wasn't it like the restaurant, like the
restaurant was upstairs.
was the basement of the restaurant.
I can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
And they used to. What was the thing we used to write notes?
it was the
Stacey used to
right the
have us
Johns.
write notes.
The Johns would
Oh.
pass out tasty cakes, and they had little
They had
sticky notes, post-its, and pens. And if you saw somebody you liked in the party, you could write a note, and the tasty John would take it to them.
Yes.
Which sounds like
It sounds creepy now.
it sounds creepy, but in hindsight, like it was actually definitely a fun way of getting in somebody's DMs.
Absolutely.
It was-
Absolutely.
And like, plus you got to think about it, yo, how many years? Like we were in our 20s.
Yeah.
We
So
were
that
in,
was like
It was,
so-
10.
it was 2001.
right. We were in like, this is me
But-
fresh out of college.
But
so,
I met Laia before.
right. And y'all used to live together. Y'all
Well, we
got some
did live
history.
together,
But we worked
the-
together
the
first.
gem is the
we about to tell this
the
story.
real gem is the beginning of our love
Do you
story.
know this?
I don't know. if I
God, me
know
and
this.
Irize have a similar like strike. We started from
So Laia and I hated each other for quite some time when
That's
we first
true.
met. I was the manager of Brave New World.
no. First you was the waitress at
at
Zanzibar
Zanzibar
Blue.
Blue.
Yeah, Miss started
And I
with
was the-
Zanzibar.
and I was the
hostess for
hostess.
like 30 minutes. I'm saying in the
Whatever.
grand scheme of things.
Okay,
you're
yeah. In the
not-
grand scheme of things, I was not in the. Yes, you're right. All right, but I was there.
But yeah, so we had a brief I don't even remember
Hey,
really
Sean,
like our
all
interactions
biz.
at Zanzibar Blue. I don't recall.
You know what?
I don't recall Zanzibar Blue very much.
Oh, I do, because I remember one of the
Because
reasons that I didn't
No,
like
I
Stacey.
do. It sounds like she felt slighted, right?
I mean,
Like,
because everybody loves so Stacey was MVP at Zanzibar Blue. Sorry, I don't know how to do this. My wrist is starting to hurt. Okay. So yeah, and so she was the VIP, and so everybody loved her, all the managers, the owners. She, it was a thing. And like, yes. Remember that night, what really put the nail on the head for me, where I really was like petty and didn't like her? I'm gonna just keep it funky.
We know, as you always do.
Savion Glover. I mean, I'm just Savion Glover.
We went out
Damn,
afterwards.
Savion Glover.
He came to my house. But it was.
Let me tell you.
You were mad at me for that?
First of all, I didn't even know that.
You see, I'm like,
What I knew was that they was pushing her. They was Stacy, go over there. So what happened was,
What?
listen.
oh
Savion-
wait. Go ahead, tell your story. Now I'm understanding why this got under your skin.
So what had happened was, Stacy, is
Cause she
that...
in a whole black establishment feeling like they pushing the black
Okay,
actor
so this
to
is
the
what
white
happened.
girl.
Okay, it was because not for nothing. I was. They shut the.
This is why he is so blackity black, by the way.
Yes, I've calmed down a little. Listen, but this is Zanzibar Blue, and they shut it down for him.
just
He had a
keep
whole
sipping
show.
tequila.
They was like, he's gonna come over, and y'all need to stay here because we're gonna serve him and da 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 da. But what I noticed was I ain't gonna mention the manager because we ain't gonna mention her. But I remember her being on Stacy and being like, Stacy, go talk to him. Stacy, go over there.
I remember that.
I do.
Maybe she know he likes
He
white
just came to my
women.
house and we danced. Like literally, that's all we did was dance.
I'm so glad I didn't know that because, oh my God.
Did he came to my house and we danced?
But it was so hard in my head. You don't understand the tap dance kid. Like you didn't see tap. You don't know.
She's a real Aquarius, y'all. Like so into the arts. That's why she's so devastated that as a
First crush.
as a young artist,
was your
When I knew I couldn't have like Gregory Hines.
as a young artist
Oh my
icon,
God.
she's seriously living out some trauma.
So
right
on top
now.
of all the
She
other
is
things.
really truly living this out. I just want you to know.
But
Yes, the
that
whole
was really
name.
that was the thing too. But no, we didn't like each other, and so yes, and so yeah. Go tell your story. I'm sorry.
Oh, I
Boo.
don't even want to tell my story
No,
now.
please.
Like,
No, so tell the part about what Amir did. This is nice. Go ahead.
Amir didn't do anything. What are you talking about?
You don't remember this?
Oh God.
No. What are you
Stacey.
saying? Which part?
The part where
At
Amir was like,
spot?
yeah.
No, I was starting to brave the world.
What happened to Brave New World?
Oh, girl, you worked at Power 99.
Yeah.
And you kept coming in to get the free chicken from Myron.
You
And then
see,
you got
that's
pissed-
her memory.
And you
see?
got pissed off at me.
Not
because
that's
I
her
told you-
memory.
we had just got in trouble that day, right? We had just.
Oh, you told me I couldn't have no more chicken.
Yes. And you.
Oh.
Now, I didn't realize it was from Zanzibar Blue that she was really, truly holding this
Oh, you didn't know
deep
that.
disdain for me.
Oh,
No.
I'm sorry.
So this whole time I thought it was over the fucking chicken. But I told you
I'm about to
because
move
we
to
ain't
the
got in
real
trouble about the
tequila.
food costs.
No.
So it was like you have to tell the people at Power 99. I'm the manager. So when the bosses are like, you have to tell the people from Power 99 when they come here for their promo during happy hour, they can't be back there asking Myron for chicken. Okay, you know what I mean? Or I'm gonna get fired.
Right.
So when I said something to her, clearly this was a problem. Right? It's funny how we don't.
I
Remember.
kind of right.
It's funny how neither one of us
Don't
remembers our
don't
shit.
remember. Right. You remember
I
the
don't
one where
remember
she
that.
got
I
under
mean,
your skin. She remembers the one where
I
you got
remember
under her
that.
skin.
Relatively.
I don't remember yesterday, so I know
But
y'all don't expect me to remember.
There was another time at the 5 spot. I
Not
think we
another
may have
time.
bumped into each other or something.
There was another time, y'all.
There was some kind of
another
like
No.
purposeful
No.
bump.
Oh my. I did not.
Not a
You don't remember
okay,
that?
hey
No,
cousin,
are you
hey
serious?
Keita.
No. I
No, there
don't.
was like a purposeful
A
bump. And
purposeful
it was that,
bump.
Yes, it
Oh,
was.
I'm gonna cry.
It was
Okay.
like a. Yeah, like you went away, bitch. You know what I mean? No, I'm not saying you were wrong.
This is
We
getting
probably
weird,
both did it
y'all.
to each
One
other.
Oh.
But Amir says to me that night, I don't know why y'all hate each other so much. Y'all are so much alike.
Oh, so
Y'all-
he put the cat
Y'all
in
should
the
just be
bag.
friends. No, it wasn't even that. We still hated each other.
Yeah.
Then Anwar and I threw the wonderful party at the Lowe's Hotel.
Okay.
And Amir and Spinna spun. This was 2003. And Tariq performed. Like, this was pop-up everything. It was crowded, lying down the street. We had gotten so drunk. All I knew was the next moment I was like tapping her on the ass with a tambourine. And we've been friends ever since.
I was so drunk I barely remember that, but I do remember that party. It was a hell of a party. It was a time. You was there.
I don't
And to
listen.
this day, I've been her only true roommate.
Right.
Only.
Yeah.
Right.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only true roommate.
Only true that I still love. I don't talk to nobody else I ever lived with.
Not nobody else.
Started out right,
Not even the
look at us
men.
now.
Yes. Oh my God. I'm so thankful. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was.
So
That was
some of her closest friends, or maybe even all of them, I got to talk to the rest of them.
Why you have
Started out rocky.
You're starting out Rocky too. I don't recall. I don't even know why.
But that's because she is not.
I'm not a snob.
I mean,
no, fuck that. I am.
Okay.
No,
okay.
fuck that.
Okay.
No. I take it back. I'm super bougetto.
Yeah. Yes.
But I also, my patience be like this. So, like, there was a situation. Was it Delilah's? The club next to Delilah's? What was the club next to Delilah's? I don't even remember.
Well, Lee did the Ruby Room there. What was that?
I can't think of the name of the
I don't even
club.
remember. It was
Front and Spring Garden.
right.
Yeah.
Parking lot shared with Delilah's. I don't even know the name. Deco.
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 I just thought about this weird looking Italian boy that was following me around one night, and Deco came to mind.
I
Crazy.
saw somebody get shot at Deco.
Wow.
Yeah, that was wild. Yeah.
That's definitely wild.
On Lee's night.
Wow.
Yeah, so crazy.
So there was a party. Was it a Power 99 event? It had to be a radio
No,
station.
it was not.
It wasn't? What
I
was
was
it?
when I had my other job too. When I was like general manager at Rough
Rough
Nation
Nation Records.
and I think it was Rampage.
Yeah, it was
throwing
something.
a party for after the NSYNC show,
Yeah.
and he let me do the list.
Let her do the list.
For
And then,
the
so I'm with
VIP.
Tina. So I'm with Tina. Was Beth there? I know I was with Tina.
good.
Because really, honestly, it was Big Sister Tina pushing me, which got on my nerves, which made me snap at her. Because my whole thing is, all right, so we got in, but we don't do the common folk.
Right.
Yeah.
So we trying to figure that out. And it was taking like a long time and all this crazy at the door. So I'm just like, well, if it couldn't happen, we should just been told it couldn't happen. But Tina none of us actually don't like standing and waiting online and all that crazy shit. And it was like all of that.
Yeah.
All of that at Deco
And in our
for
20s.
Rampage.
Yeah.
That's when it got in for me. I was like, for Rampage.
It was the official after party for the
I wasn't
NSYNC
thinking about
show
Justin
where
Timberlake.
I was at the time.
I know at the time you were until he disappointed your ass.
That's true. You're right.
But I wasn't thinking about Justin Timberlake. No. I was just thinking about how my coworker / big sister / I don't know. She's more bougie than me.
Yeah, Tina
Was upset, and she was pushing on my nerve, which made me push on her nerve. But after that, we was cool.
She smoothed that over real nice, but she definitely was like, "Why I'm not in VIP though?"
I definitely was like,
"Why am I not in VIP
yeah,
though?"
like, why don't we?
Like,
Because Tina made me ask that though.
But Tina made you.
But
You sound so innocent, but at the time you
because my nerves have been pressed at this point now, I just want to know for real.
So then she just don't
why
like
I'm
me
not
every
in
time we see
VIP.
each other because that was the girl.
Because that's the girl that didn't put us in VIP.
Yeah.
So.
But this is also the girl that I was at a party out of my city with, and everybody from our city walked the fuck by us like we gonna see what we can do. And it took a nigga from a whole nother city to get us into this party. And I think the party was being thrown by niggas from our city.
Yeah.
The fuck?
Actually, yeah.
Truth be told, let me take some truth juice. Laia has a long-standing professional working relationship with people that abuse her. So do I.
Whoa!
And I might not have should have said that because I'm gonna need a favor.
I had no idea. When I tell you, I didn't know how she was gonna finish that sentence, and when I
That's right. Remember I told
girl,
road to 50. Like
lucky
I
I'm in
always
therapy.
wanted
I
to grow
received
up.
that. I'm
I
gonna
always
receive
wanted
that.
to grow up to be one of those old. You know how old women say whatever the fuck they want to you when they see you. Like why the fuck you got that on? I know your mama taught you better than that, but little boy, put a belt on or some shit. Like that. I've been waiting to get to that point, and I'm not quite there yet. But the road to 50, like I have no filter. I have no shame. My mother is the same way, so like she understands me and she knows who her child is. Like you can't tell. There isn't too much you can tell my mother about me where she won't be shocked, surprised, understanding. What's she gonna do? Beat me at 50?
She taking other shots.
Girl, yeah. I drinks all during the show.
Next to her, I don't know if she.
Well, why am I drinking this pink shit? If you got, first of all, who's Don? Who's this?
Don Julio's cousin, Don Roberto. So actually, I went into Total Wine and it was somebody's pick, like one of the employees their pick, and it's actually pretty smooth. It's a reposado. It's pretty smooth.
All right. I
only had one additional shot, but
I just got cool.
No, like seriously, I'm the person that always pushes her to go outside of the box because she has a lot of content from working on Questlove Supreme and J. Ill and working
Love and Grit.
and Love and Grit Philly.
Damn.
Yes, Philly, the city of Philadelphia, had a podcast, had hosts to talk about the city shit going on, and yes,
there's a lot of Philly podcasters to give them credit, but
No, there's a lot, but I'm just saying, I'm talking about the one that you were a part of.
Okay, yes.
'Cause this is where she gets her content from, and she has access to it. Her mother is fucking Deanna Williams, for God's sake. Her godmother is Deanna Williams, for God's sakes. So she has a lot of access to a lot of things, and I'm like, yo, you have content. You need to be putting this content on your own shit. Like,
I'm working
she has a whole website, Laia's World.
But this week I'm in Philadelphia for, my dad's
Let's
stuff.
talk about her father is a fucking cultural icon himself.
Damn, you got
like
shit.
He's
a photographer.
This is what Nelly be talking about when she be like, Irize be trying to downplay like she know people. Like, I don't try to downplay it. It's just that they're family to me. So.
Are you talking about? Oh yeah.
Yeah, like it's never like a downplay. Ahmad still called this woman over here Aunt Stacy because when he was like 2 or 3, she came and fucking blew up the pool for him and got in because I don't do that kind of motherly shit.
What she do to him?
She blew up the swimming pool. Like, it was a
pool
huge ass pool that took forever.
Auntie Stacy been Auntie Stacy.
Auntie
for a
Stacy
long
been
time,
Auntie Stacy
friend.
for many people's children.
I'm just saying. Kamal
Shout out
is
to
like
Jack
30.
Boogie and
I don't
Elle.
know. Oh, this Kamal.
Yo.
I know.
Every time I see Rich, I just be like, yo.
16.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like, that's how long we go. Like, that's how far we go back. We've had babies with people.
Yeah.
Like, her face. You know what I mean? Like, I've had babies. I've shared them with you. We have other people that have had babies. They've shared them with us.
That's true.
We've had babies with people. Like,
and just seeing everybody's kids grow up, like, online is wild. It's like, we were just talking about, like, Sonny James, son Assad, and his modeling career.
Assad modeling.
But, like,
I just had a whole
conversation.
conversation with him.
You know what I mean? And, like, here they are grown.
Like, and
grown
that
men.
speaking of Assad, that's kind of like what I mean when I say Philly is small as shit because, like, yeah, I know his father, but I also know his mother.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, just from a whole other shit, not just industry shit. It's crazy.
And he got her face, so it's just dope that you modeling her face like that.
Yep.
It is totally her face.
That is totally her face, 100%.
So 100% Santoy.
Ooh, what else we talking about? Oh, okay.
Yeah, we got like 9 minutes.
Oh.
Oh, wait. So, Stacey was talking about something that you were.
Oh, what was Stacey talking
What was
about?
I talking about?
When she came in, something you were about to embark on, because I was about to ask what you got going on. Because I have an idea.
Blast.
Yeah, blast.
Blast
If you can't talk about it or you don't want to, that's fine.
We were talking
But
about what I told you to do, not what I was doing.
oh, like
Oh.
right?
Wait,
yeah.
is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, with her.
Okay.
Yeah, like stuff
Okay.
that we always be trying to tell her to do.
Talking about me.
So we can't talk about what you embarked on?
We can if you.
Oh, yeah.
If you feel like you.
I love talking.
Yeah, because your thing is actually in effect.
It's
so
in
let's
effect, and it would
But
be a
it's not in
surprise to
effect.
me, girl.
Effect in my own.
First of all, this girl over here, whatever she wants to achieve, she does.
That one, yes, she does. Whatever. That's true. I'm having deja vu.
All of us.
Wait, can I tell y'all just to be clear? I said earlier this is Laia so blackity black, and I know y'all sitting there like, well, how does that work? Because we know this one's a 5%er.
Oh yeah.
We have had. Laia feels like that I'm treated differently. Like people hold her
She
to
about to really tell her
a
story.
different black standard.
You are.
She be like, she gets salty. She be like, they don't get mad at you for that, and I'm like, it's,
That's true.
I don't.
They be like, but like,
Neither of us really feel any type of way.
Even though I'm not light skinned, I'm Carmel.
Yeah, because you know them light skinned people, them light skinned blacks be so
You call
pro
them
black.
sensitive? Oh,
No,
okay.
not sensitive.
Okay.
Y'all be more pro black because I feel like y'all feel like I gotta prove to deny why y'all light, which is always the fucking dilution of the
I
blood.
mean, you know I'm
we
brown,
know.
so but that's fine. I
Yeah,
vote on
but
that side today.
If you had to ask, do you think there's white people in your family or mine? People gonna roll with you from the gate. And light skinned people be sensitive about that shit.
Yeah, that's
They
true.
really be
They
sensitive
do.
about that
They
shit.
do.
About the fact that you can see the effects.
Well, I wish I could see it more right here. I would, if it, I would. I mean, the only place is probably.
I probably should
I
put
do
the
got
tequila down.
I got rosacea, so fuck the white man for that.
You got rosacea?
Where?
On my nose,
On
I
her
get
nose?
rosacea.
That's crazy.
Snoop?
Yo, age brings about a
Oh,
whole.
you act like you ain't got no new change. Everybody,
I do have new
okay.
changes. I just,
Alright.
I was curious. I've never heard of the rosacea in all of these years.
Your
so,
skin changes so
Yeah.
much when you
Yeah.
get over a certain age.
Yeah, I get skin
Like, I gotta
tags.
wash
That's
my face.
thing,
I
is
gotta
get
put a
skin
serum
tags.
on,
Did
a
you hear this? Did you hear this
moisturizer.
one? First of all,
She gets
I
what?
love. Excuse me for saying what I'm about to say. I love our white girlfriend who just said she gets skin tags when we all like we 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Well, they
Right,
pop
and we
up
have to
more
decide-
often.
and
where
we
they
have to
at? I
decide-
can't see yours.
all over my neck. Are you serious? I pull one
Those are
off like
freckles.
every day.
You're not
I'm
supposed to.
afraid to.
No, I don't pull them off, meaning like they get stuck in something, like
Oh,
a
and
necklace or a shirt. Like
But they don't
the-
come off though, right? Because they never supposed to.
Oh, like once or twice they have.
Oh, it don't,
Yeah.
yeah, because they bleed. 'Cause
Yeah.
Does it come grow back in the same spot?
No,
No.
it actually doesn't grow back.
At all,
Which is
yeah.
almost kind of like,
Don't do it.
I'm
Don't
not
do
mad
it.
at it.
Don't do it.
So you-
Don't do it.
She said,
I'm not
mad
mad
at
to
it.
like pull your skin tags. It happens by accident. Like I don't mean for it to
Yeah.
happen.
You know,
It's
because
like,
I pulled mine once.
it
It
got-
hurts when you do it on purpose.
Yeah.
It hurts like shit.
Oh no, I've
I'm
never
getting
done
these,
And
that.
it
all these
bleeds.
things laser.
But you can go get them frozen
She
off.
said
from
I'm
the
getting all these things
dermatologist.
I got
laser.
2 of them off my neck. Donna
What,
Scott.
frozen?
The only
Shout out
thing,
to Donna
the only
Scott.
thing I'm getting
Yeah,
laser
I'm
is
about
this
to-
fucking
I'm about to
cellulite
do a
and
little
fat.
run because a few more popped up, and I'm like, no.
And
Yeah.
everything, you know me, I'm a hypochondriac. Everything is cancer. Like, as soon as I see something, I'm on the phone with the doctor.
Okay.
They be like,
okay.
you want? They be like, you want another appointment? Like,
Oh, mine too. Mine are
At
like,
this
weren't
point,
just
you need to
here?
stay out.
well,
the doctor
no.
office.
At this point, they just ran my blood for everything, so I don't have to go back to
Yeah.
the doctor for anything because my blood says I'm good.
Well, I've gone to the emergency room unnecessarily many times.
Girl, you think I won't?
I'll be like,
You think I won't?
need you to take my blood pressure right now.
You think I won't?
I've been
I don't
there
play.
many times.
Let
They're
me
like,
tell
"Here
you,
go."
I have lived a life, but I ain't done. So,
Yeah.
and the
Ooh.
way people our age just be like
I
dropping,
would like to make sure what I just felt is fine.
and this is why I've never taken LSD because I know that shit come back, and I'm just like,
That's the only thing you ain't taking, huh?
so far, yeah.
I did.
Oh, I'm hitting the wrong person.
Yeah, I'm like,
I'm in between the wrong. I'm like,
I was like, I
I
taking a lot of shit.
I was like,
It's okay. One episode,
Pretty
my
much
mom was
taking
like,
everything.
"We're talking about drugs." My mom was like, "I was the snow queen." I said, "Look at that." She admitted that shit on my podcast. Shit was crazy as hell. She had me thinking I was crazy growing
Oh
up.
my
I knew
God.
what I
I
knew.
could never do that. I feel like I would die. My nose would start bleeding and never stop because I have bad luck.
Only if you keep doing it.
Okay.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Like,
I
only
still
if
ain't
you
never
keep
do
doing it.
ecstasy.
Oh,
You know, I
had a
haven't really
good
done
run with
anything but
ecstasy.
mushrooms.
I had a great run with it.
I've done everything.
I
except
still
for,
get
like,
a party.
crack and heroin.
Oh my god! Like, right? Why would you do that?
No, I said I've
Is that
done
your
everything
2
but
too?
those
Is that
two
your
things.
2? Is that your 2? That's your 2 too? That's your 2
Probably.
too?
Those are my two.
Those are
I've
things
done-
I need to know. Those are your 2
Everything
too.
No,
else-
I have 3: LSD, crack, and heroin.
See, I've done Ellis.
Those are my 3. I've never.
So what is LSD?
Because crack is so addictive. Like, you
Well,
see that. I don't want that shit.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm very,
And
I'm very
I-
thankful that I got addicted to nothing. Like I really, truly am, because I've tried everything.
What is the best? What? Okay,
Literally.
let's just
Ecstasy was the best.
really.
100%.
Or,
People don't
or,
do that
or
anymore,
pure
right?
mouth. Who don't do? Never mind. People don't do that no more.
What? Don't do what?
I'm like, who don't do that?
Well, yeah, it's Molly now, right? Or is it?
Well,
another
no.
name
So
now?
so Molly is actually the pure form. Like,
Yeah.
it's the chemical
MDMA.
compound. Ecstasy usually is a cookie cutter drug made with
Uh-huh.
like caffeine and all kinds of other
Wow.
shit. Sometimes a little bit of fent.
Wow.
That's why I can't be fucking with it. But Molly is pure, and it looks like cocaine. Because the first time
Mm.
somebody tried to give it to me, I was like, I don't put nothing in my nose.
I
The
feel
fuck?
dizzy.
You know, I haven't done these things. In
And
many
she was like,
years.
Irize, don't be silly. You just need like a tenth of an. You just need like a tenth of an eighth, and you just dip your finger in it, and
oh no,
A tenth of an eighth.
or some shit she
fuck is
said.
a tenth of an
Basically, like
not at this big age.
well, no. This is when I was in my 20s, traveling with Jeff. We were in London at
too much.
Ministry of Sound.
Oh, yeah.
And it was the day Tina said, and Jeff was like, I thought you didn't like house music. Your ass was on the dance floor all night.
I'll house you. Talking about I'll house you.
Yeah, all night. House music. He was like, I thought you didn't like house music.
You in my house now. Oh, it's my.
Yeah,
all night.
yeah,
All fucking night.
you was
Oh
on
my
it.
What?
God.
On
Ready
it.
to battle motherfuckers. All night.
Yeah, when I was I would say 16, I had a fake
gonna go
ID and
home
I would go to
bonus
New
time.
York every weekend
That just, I remember you told me that before, and I was so
Yeah.
shocked. I was so
and
surprised.
go to like the Limelight and
I have
all
been to
kinds
the
of
Limelight in New
places,
York.
but I would
Ooh.
take ecstasy and acid at the same time. They call
Yes.
it candy flipping.
Yeah, I'm scared. I was about to say, I was just about to say, I'm
And
scared to
then
candy flip. I don't fuck
would
around.
Take the R7.
This is what I'd be like,
What
that's that white
does
people
do?
shit.
What is it?
That's that white people
Oh,
shit.
I was fucked up. I
You
don't
just
know.
was like
you was
this?
feeling good, but you was also zoned the fuck out. Like it was a very strange mix.
Man,
But
I
like
missed
yeah, but like
out.
my mom.
No, because
yeah,
you
my
be
parents-
microdosing, just macrodose one day.
My parents thought I was sleeping at a friend's house,
Oh my.
and I was in New York doing these fucked up things. And then I would take the R7 back home and go to school.
R7
Wow.
to
In the morning.
school, y'all.
I would leave my car at the train station.
She had a car going to school. That's where we differ.
No. I got my own car because I worked a job.
Oh.
Nobody bought me no car. Absolutely not.
She got it from the mud, y'all.
Like
No, I know you. I know.
I did not grow up like that.
Yes.
No, I bought my own car. With my own I had a little telemarketing job that I made a shit ton of money.
You want telemarketing knives?
I was 16.
I did magazines and knives.
I did knives.
Yeah, I remember what I did.
I worked like off the L, like not Bridge and Pratt. Fucking
Those are good.
it's a
paying
church
jobs.
still. It might be Church Street. That's where my fucking.
If you
telemarketing
16
job.
when you don't have no
Yeah,
bills.
yeah, $15 an
just
hour
got
when you
Yes,
16.
I was getting.
All right, well,
good.
thank y'all for hanging out with me. We're gonna go get dinner
They
now
don't get countdown or nothing. How we know?
because I know it's 7 o'clock, and then I just say 2. Play some music.